What's up, y'all? Let's talk about items in the Dead Zone Beta. All right. So, at the beginning of the game, you spread your items out. What we usually use, we use the crates. We have the resin crates, and you put the stuff in there. It's really cool. You know, we need our gadgets as gamers. And what happens is, there's a really good line here. Um, you can choose to pick it up. This applies to whatever the cause of the movement. So if you get knocked back into it, if you move into it, if you sprint into it, if you scout into it, whatever happens, you get to look at the item. Now, you could do one of three things. You could look at the item. You can keep it, you can discard it, or you can destroy it. Let's say you have a total melee army and there's something like AP ammo, and it's going to help someone else's rifle, or one of your opponent's characters to come in and get that bullet and put in his rifle. You don't want to use it. You can destroy it, get rid of it. Also, there's the intel, which gives you a victory point, so that's the one you want to get. So you can also leave it there for one of your guys to come up behind and get it. Once you reveal it, you turn it upside down and you leave it there. So it's it's a cool little thing for the game. It's kind of cool, because you might need it, because you might have a gun that doesn't have any AP, and then you get AP ammo. Now you have an AP1 or AP2, whatever it is, and it's going to help you shooting. So swiping items between models. You could spend an action to swipe it, but what I usually do is they drop it on the floor and the guy moves in and he could pick it up. So you can, only the active model spends an action in order to swipe the items. The other model can be already activated or yet have its turn when the model swaps. So if I give you an item, I have to use a short action. Okay, so that's good. You can do that to give it to there. So let's go over the ones and see the changes. Ammo is one use. Basically adds a +1 shoot modifier for that shoot action. Okay, ammo used to be +1 to blaze away. There is no more blaze away, so you get +1 modifier for that shoot action. I like that. So since you don't have blaze away, which +1, see, ammo only should be used for blazing away. So now you can use it just +1 shoot. I like that. It's a positive change in my opinion. AP ammo is one use. Model carrying the ammo may choose to use it when he does it to make a normal shoot. It's +1 modifier for the shoot action, and any damage is resolved at AP1. If you have an AP1 weapon and you put AP ammo into it, it's an AP2 +1. So that's almost like the what was it, sharpshooter or headhunter. That was the card that you used to use. It was AP, an extra AP1 plus +1 dice. So that's pretty good. I like that a lot. Defender Shield. Defender Shield is awesome. One of my favorite items in the book. The model carrying the Defender Shield uses to form a wall moving barricade behind which he and his comrades can advance safely. I see it like the riot police or the guys coming behind them, or in medieval times they had the big shield. Okay, the Romans figured it out. Big shield, little sword, move behind it, move up. Okay, the armor, the model with its armor gets +1 to its armor. If you have an armor 2, you get +1. It's armor 3. That's pretty good. That's really good. Really good. Really good, guys. All right, in addition, all size 1 or 2 friendly models in the same cube also get +1 armor. Oh my goodness. Each model can only benefit from a single Defender Shield bonus at that time. If you have a guy with a shield and you have 3 other guys in it, all those 3 guys in there get +1 armor. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, this is phenomenal. Don't change it. Jake, if you're listening, Ronnie, if you're listening, do not change this. It's phenomenal. It's great. The only thing is, it's an item. It could be rare. You can only take 2 of them, 1 of them. I got you. Points cost effective. I got you. But it is great. It really helps out because that makes them more durable. Especially, let's go with the enforcers. They'll get them. You can get 2. You put them on a peacekeeper. Give them armor 3, but you can only do 2 of them. But it's a lot of money, a lot of cost. So you're having less models. So if you have less models, you got to make them more elite. You got to make them more tougher. You got to make them more tenacious, where they could stay in there. So it's worth it. The Defender Shield is great, man. I love the fact that people can hide behind it. You can move up. It's good. It's good. You throw, Pathfinder in there behind a Peacekeeper with no shield. The Peacekeeper's got no armor. So now they got armor 1 behind them. It's like a mobile wall moving forward. I like it a lot, man. Good job. Good job. Good job. Energy shields are designed to absorb the energy coming in. Same thing. You roll a 6+. So if you have, you take your save and 2 go through, you get to roll depending on the shield. It could be an energy shield 1, 2, 3, 4. The number is how many dice you roll. For every 6, it is absorbed. The only thing is if you roll more 1s than successes, then the shield is no good. So let's say, you know, 1 wound goes through, you have a shield of 3, you roll 2 1s and a 6. The wound is negated, but you lose your shield. It kind of like bzz, 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 and is no good anymore. So you don't want that. You know, the model is protected by more than 1 energy shield or shield generator. Then all apply. Roll each separately and reduce the potential damage by the total effect. Okay, so basically, if you have a energy shield and you roll your 6s and a wound goes through, but you have a shield generator also, then you re-roll that again. So hear me out. Starion players, you have a energy shield. You roll that. I'm sorry, you roll your save. You get wounds going through. You roll your energy shield that you have on your person. You roll that. Let's say another wound goes through and you have a shield generator. Then you roll that again. So you're rolling 3 times to survive. Odds are you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You get through. So now you start to it stacks on itself. So it's nice. I like that. The Astarians themselves are kind of squishy. So you want to be able to, if you're vulnerable, you have basically 3 different types of dice tests to help you survive, and that's what you need, man. That's what you need. Okay, frag grenades are 1 use, range 3, frag 3 grenades. If you go back to the special abilities, we've gone over grenades. So you know, just check back in that other video. I think I'm going to put one of those things. It's over here. All right, holo sight. Okay, holo sight's pretty good. You get a +1 modifier to the shoot action, but you can't use it on indirect weapons. So if you put a holo sight on, there's no more aim. You don't aim anymore. So basically, this in the sniper scope, but the holo sight is +1, so not too bad. Intel. When the intel is picked up, you get a 1 victory point. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Jump packs. Jump packs have changed. All right, jump pack used to be able to. The enforcers would have it, or if you bought it as an extra, you can go to the next level without having a wall there. You don't have to skitter up the wall. You could just, and then you'd fly up to the next level, kind of Rocketeer style. Now, no more of that. No more of that. A model is equipped with this, with a jump pack, is not pinned by falling and takes no damage if it falls. All right, so you're on a 3rd level. Somebody throws a blast. You get knocked off that level. You fly down 3 levels, right? You would basically take, regular model would take the 3 dice gravity test plus 3 levels. So you're going to take another 2 there. Not the enforcers or not the guy with a jump pack. You fly down, you're good. No problem. Kind of like the other one better. Being able to go up the wall without being able, you know, jumping off the wall, or you would be able to jump over a 1 cube hole from level to level. If you're on 1 level and there was a missing cube and there was another cube that you can jump into, you would jump over it, kind of Mario style. So, you know, I like the old one better. It's not bad, you know, if the enforcers are on the next level, but that really doesn't happen as much in the game as movement. Movement you're doing every turn. I think this kind of nerfed the jump pack a little bit. So not too crazy about how the jump pack is. I mean, I'll take the damage if it falls, but nah, no good. All right, medipacks are 1 use. Basically, you can repair a wound, but you can't do it on a vehicle or a construct. Okay, so it's just basically a med kit. All right, sentry guns. Oh, let's go. Oh, monowheel scout bike. For games purposes, riding the bike is carried as counting an item, so you can't pick up items when you're doing the thing. While the scout bike is being ridden, the model acquires the vehicle, and their speed changes from a 1 to a 6. Okay, so that's a lot. So that's that monocycle. I'm not too crazy about that model. Okay, the unicycle that the enforcers have, I'm not too crazy about it. But you know, if you want to use it, go for it. All right, sentry gun is both an item and a model, and it can be used to carry in models. They basically haven't changed. The only thing is the sentry gun gets one shoot action in every round, and it cannot have the command dice spent on it. Only an engineer can change the sentry gun from an item to a model in placing and back again as packing. So it's basically the same thing. 4+ shoot, 6+ survive, size 1, no armor, no victory points, range 8, but it does have weight of fire. It has a weight of fire now, and it's vulnerable. So one shot, one kill, but weight of fire is pretty good. You can get it down. I never really used the sentry guns. I'll be honest with you. I never liked them. I didn't think it was good, and I don't think the Overwatch was there. Now Overwatch is gone. Never really used it. I didn't mention the other video because I just never used it. Shield generator. Okay, it's the same thing as before. So it's basically it's a bigger energy shield. Energy shield is a shield generator. The way it is with the Asterians now, they don't really have access to as much shields or energy shields, personal energy shields on their person like they had before. So you got to take the shield generator, and it's pretty cool. So like say one of your characters has it, like I said before, it stacks. So it's a good thing, but it hasn't changed. Smoke grenades are range 3. Grenades that grenade a thick cloud of smoke. You don't need line of sight. Okay, here it is. Any shoot attacks that trace a line of sight through a cube and that is adjacent to a smoke-filled cube suffer a -1 modifier, regardless of how many such cubes they cross. So you can actually shoot through it. Okay, smoke-filled cube block all line of sight, including to and from models inside. Note, however, that it does not block line of sight to the cube itself. Any shoot attack that traces a line of sight through the cube that is adjacent to it will -1. So I don't have line of sight, but if I could see the cube, then I could shoot at the cube, and that would be good for suppression. At the end of each round, roll 1 dice per. On a 1 to 4, the smoke remains in place. On a 5 to 8, the smoke dissipates and removed. Only roll for the original target cube is not adjacent. You gotta get the cotton, or you gotta get something that represents it, because you're not gonna remember. You're not gonna remember that the cube is filled with smoke. You're just not. I like thinking of myself as a sharp guy, but I can't remember that. And I don't usually use this smoke grenades, but it's a good tactic to have. Stun grenade, something new. Okay. Stun grenades are 1-use range 3 grenade that disorients those nearby. No damage is caused to Talon crew. All models in the effective cube are marked as activated. Oh my goodness. If there's 2 or 3 guys or 4 guys in the cube and you hit it with a stun grenade and everybody becomes activated, your opponent's going to be pissed. Okay? Oh my goodness. Okay? They are going to be pissed. They used to be the glue grenade. The glue grenade that... the only one who had it was the Boomer, the Marauder character. He had it. And what happens is, he would throw a grenade. If it went off, everybody was like glued in place and everybody becomes activated. That is a smashingly good thing, man. Stun grenade. Awesome. I like it. All right. Thermal mine. New. Brand new item. I guess the corporations decided to get together and they made a new grenade. So thermal mines are 1-use. Range F AP3 weapon. Okay. All right. Very ambiguous though. Okay. I know guys can take them, but thermal mines 1-use range F AP3 weapon. Does that mean when you walk into it, it blows up? Do I throw it? All right. Range fight. Does that mean I stick it to? It's like a claymore or something. I don't know. So that's something new. Something we got to get into. I don't know. And that's it. That's all the items. Thermal mine's T. That's the end of the thing. Pretty good. We're moving into where it's becoming more of a narrative game where you're going to choose stuff to use. So by you picking certain items to your play style helps you to accentuate the way you play. If you want to take stuff that has more weight of fire, that has items that have that, things that have blasts, or you want to use a lot of smoke grenades, whatever, or you want to just kind of do a little bit of everything, maybe a smoke grenade, some AP armor, some AP ammo, a defender shield, take a medipack, everybody's got a jump pack, whatever, just so you know when you're building your force, you can take the items, or you can buy the items if they're not rare or unique, if they are not gear, if they're just regular items that you can take you can do whatever you want, but just remember that it's going to increase the cost, so you're going to have less guys that are outfitted. You're going to have more elite army. Do you play an elite army, or do you play a horde army, or do you like a lot of guys? It's really up to you. This gives you tactical flexibility. The items are good, man. I like them. It's good stuff. You know, we're on our way. Just don't forget, this is the beta. There might be some new stuff coming on, like thermal, the thermal mine. It seems like that was at the end, and they got this out to us before they can finish the thought. So they got to work on that. But I like this stuff, man. It's good. You know, like I said, I'm a little biased. I do like this game, and I like the direction it's going. A few things I don't like, but I've already said that. So what I'd like you to do, if you thanks for sticking with me, stick a comment below. This is an important one because I answer all my comments, and I want to know what you think, and you know, tell me what it is. You know, I appreciate you watching this video. We have a bunch of other ones that I've been doing, an ongoing series discussing the beta, so check them out. And if this is your first time here, you could hit that like button, and then if you want, you could subscribe and see some of our other videos, you know, a bunch of other games and hobby stuff that we do. So thank you very much for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you Wargamers in the next one. Take care.